not? So can I insert it? Obj dot name equals to Dhoni. Now if you see my obj got updated or not, it means what? If the key already there, my operation is what? Update operation. If the key not there, my operation is what? Insert operation or not? Agreed with me? Okay, obj or 50s, there are not there? Okay, there are not there? Not there. So that my operation is what? Insert or update? Update, insert. Insert operation or not? If the key there, my operation insert. Key not there, update. Key there, key not there, my operation is like insert or not? Now my question is very simple. Is there any possibility is there? Write the duplicate keys in the object. Duplicate keys. No, right? If the key there, my operation is turned to be like what? Update operation, right? There is no possibility of what? Insert the duplicate keys or not? Yes or no? Agreed with me all? This is the way we can insert the data. Can you update the full name to MSD? How we can? Come on, obj dot or square bracket. Any operation, if the key having the space, dot notation will not work. You have to go with square bracket notation. Now, come on, full name is equals to MSD. Already full name there or not there? There. So that my operation is like what? Update operation or not? Yes or no? Now can anyone answer this question? Where O equals to N110, N120, N130, will it work or syntactically valid or invalid? Syntactically valid or invalid? 100% valid. Then O contains how many properties? O contains how many properties? One property. One property. What is the value? 30. What is the key? N1 only the key or not? Why? Because first you inserted what? N110. Again you inserted what? N120. If key already there, my operation is what? Update operation. My 20 turn to be what? 10 turn to be what? 20. Again you insert what? N130. N1 there or not there? There. My 20 turn to be what? 30. Finally, what is my value? My N1 is like a 30 or not? Understood everyone? Okay, this is the way we can insert and we can update the data. The next one. Come on. I want to retrieve the data. I want to retrieve the data. Just I need like only the Dhoni. If you want to retrieve the data from the object, what inputs are required? What inputs are required? First of all, from which object you want me to retrieve the data? That object reference. In this case, which object? OBJ. Which value you want? That value is bind with one unique key, right? That key also required or not? If you want to retrieve the data from the object, you need two inputs. One is like object reference. Another one is like your key or not. If you have the object reference, if you have the key, by using dot notation, by using the square bracket notation, we can retrieve the data. So from which object you want me to retrieve the data? OBJ. Okay, which data you want? Dhoni. Dhoni is bind with which key? Name. So that dot name. You can get it or not? Okay, next one, another way. OBJ, come on, of full name. Can I get it? MSD like that. Either you can use like a dot notation, either you can use like a square bracket notation or not. Agreed with me? OBJ dot. Okay. Test matches. Okay, tell me, what is my output? In this particular object, test matches, there are not there? Not there. In this object, one property is not there. Okay, the output is like what? If the property is not there, my output is like undefined or not. You are retrieving one property. That property is not there. That key is not available. My answer is like what? Undefined or not. Agreed with me all or? Come on. Okay then. Now, can anyone answer this? Where n equals to name. My question is very simple thing. By using this particular where OBJ equals to this one, I removed everything. OBJ is this one. Now by using this variable, can you insert the data in the OBJ? That means what, you know? By OBJ you have to insert one property. That property key should be this one. What is the key? Name. The value should be Sachin. Can you write the code snippet here? Understood? I given like two inputs. One is like what? Where n equals to name, where obj equals to empty. My question is what? Whatever my n has, that should be key. The value should be Sachin. Like that, can you insert the data here? Can you write the code snippet? Tell me how we can. Simple. In which object you want me to insert? Find it first. OBJ. Perfect. OBJ. Okay, how many ways we can insert the data? Two ways. One is like dot notation. Another one is like square bracket notation. Which one you want me to go? Dot. Perfect. Next. Come on. Name. Directly you should not use name. I said like what? N, right? N. This N you have to use, right? Name hold with N. Okay, if I write like N is equals to Sachin. Now can you see my OBJ? Is it my requirement? Is it my requirement? I asked for what? Name Sachin, right? Name Sachin, right? Then see, whenever my key is like dynamic, my key is like dynamic or not? Is my key is like a static or dynamic here? My key hold with one variable means it's like a dynamic value, right? If my key is like a dynamic, again you should have to go with square bracket notation. Again you have to go with the square bracket notation. Then how? OBJ of is equals to what? Okay, Sachina Dhoniya letter. Now here my key should be what? My n. Is my key or not? You want me to enclose it with double quote? Again if you put like double quote, my n is like what again? A static character, static string or not? Okay, my n is like a normal static value or it refers some value? It refers some value or not? Then that time directly you can place my n. Okay, so that my n value is like what? Name now. My name is like Dhoni added or not? Understood? When you can go with the square bracket notation, tell me. If the key having the space, go with what? Square bracket notation should go with. If my key is like dynamic, should go with what? Square bracket notation or not? Great everyone? Okay then. So if you have an object, if you want to retrieve the data, what inputs are required? Come on. Reference of my OBJ and the key is required or not? If you have both, we can retrieve it or not. Yes sir? This is the way we can retrieve the data. How we can delete the data? My OBJ has how many properties now? OBJ has how many properties now? One property. I want to delete that property. Then how we can delete it? In JavaScript, we have one delete keyword is there. By using this delete keyword, you can delete a property from the object. Again, from which object you want me to delete the property? OBJ. Which key you want me to delete? Which property you want me to delete? N1, right? By using dot notation or again square bracket notation. Can I go with this? Now see my OBJ. It's deleted or not? This is the way we can insert the data, update the data, delete the data and retrieve the data or not. Okay. Now come to our requirement. Now see this. This is my box, right? Okay, listen carefully. This data go to where? This data go to where? Come on. This name Sachin. Here it is like an attribute format. It's a key value page. This data go to my box component or not? In this particular context, it is like what? Key value pairs, we can say like an attribute. See this, the syntax if you observe, open tag, key value pair, we can say like what? Attribute or not? Now this key value pair go to where? Go to my JavaScript function or not? In JavaScript, how we can represent the key value pairs? If by key value pairs go to HTML, we can say like an attributes. The same key value pairs go to your JavaScript, we can say like what? Object or not? So that this particular key value pair go to my function in which format? JSON object format or not? Some data go to a function. How one function retrieve or hold the data? By using parameters or not? So that this particular parameter holds what? Holds what? One object or not? How my A is looks like? A is an object. What is the key? Come on. here whatever the key value pairs, those key value pairs only, right? Go to my JSON. What is the key? Name is my key. What is the value? My Sachin is my value or not? How many attributes you can pass here? For an element, how many attributes you can place it? Any number of attributes or not? In my JSON, how many properties you can place it? Any number of properties or not? Both are in sync or not? Here, any number of key value pairs you can pass as an attribute. Those attributes only go to where? Go to your JSON. In the JSON, you can put like any number of properties or not. Both are like in sync or not. Now tell me, here I want to Sachin. Okay, tell me how we can get the Sachin. This Sachin, how we can get it? This Sachin, how we can get it? It's a kind of retrieving operation, right? How we can retrieve the data? By using dot notation or by using square bracket notation. How we can get it? Come on. A dot name, like this or not? We can retrieve it or not? Can I remove this one?